Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Monica Love at The Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing a deep love reading for the sign of Aquarius and the sign of Pisces. This is going to be a deep love reading. If you are unfamiliar with what a deep love reading is, I will briefly explain to you what it is. This is going to be about Aquarius and Pisces. If you are in a relationship and you are an Aquarius dealing with a Pisces, or if you are a Pisces dealing with an Aquarius, this will be your reading. Now, if you are not an Aquarius or you're not a Pisces, you may have these in your chart, in your astrology chart. You may have a rising sun, moon, Aquarius, or you might have a sun, moon, rising Pisces, and this reading may resonate with you, okay? Even if you're a Pisces or an Aquarius and you're not dealing with any of these signs, you could still get some sort of insight from this reading, okay? So it doesn't really matter what sign you are, but if you are these two signs and you connect with these two signs, there may be some sort of messages in this reading for you, okay? So briefly, just explain, if you're new to the deep love reading on the Love Messages with Monica Love, this is where I go really deep into the connection and I see what are some of the things that this connection is going through, how your person feels, what are the actions your person is likely to take towards you, and the outcome. I also look at the feelings of this person and what sort of astrological influences like the houses and the planets are affecting the relationship, okay? There's always something to learn from when you're in a connection, and getting into that energy is something that I do in this reading. Now, if you would like to be a part of influencing the channel and being able to determine whether or not you will be chosen for an exclusive love reading, I highly recommend you go to the channel and join. Okay, you can join a membership, have a membership. It's called Membership Mondays, and every single Monday I choose two signs that I'm going to be working with to gather the energy and really give you some sort of insight and deeper understanding, understanding, and overstanding of your connection that you're in, okay? Not every single message in this reading is going to resonate with everyone. Sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. And if it doesn't, that's okay. It doesn't need to resonate with you. There's only certain things that you may need to know, that Spirit wants you to know in this circumstance, okay? So if you want to be chosen for the next sign, if you want to win the next Membership Monday exclusive deep love reading, tarot love reading, then you're going to want to make sure that you vote every Sunday. So on Sunday around midday, sometimes in the morning, I will post to see who is going to win the next deep love reading. So what is key here is that you join as a member, because members get priority. So if you're a member and you vote and you're one of the first members to vote that week, then you automatically win, okay? So you surpass everybody else. And if you're a member, you also get a percentage off of in-store items, which are coming soon, courses and personal readings that I will be offering at some point down the line, okay? So you're going to want to get your membership so that you can get all those perks and you're able to influence the channel, in terms of what you want on the channel, okay? So this gives you a leverage over everybody else being a member on the channel. Now, if you're not able to be a member on the channel, don't despair. As long as no other member votes and wins for that week, okay, let's say no member votes that week, then I will be choosing someone who's a non-member and they will win based on the amount of comments they have and the amount of likes, okay? So I explain all of this in the join button, so you can click the join button and get more information. This is a long reading. It usually takes me about an hour to get into this reading. So we're going to be looking at a number of different things in the reading, okay? So that was a brief, interlude into how this is going to work. Now, there will be timestamps most likely in the description box, so you can always click the timestamp and that will fast forward you into the reading, okay? I will be doing clarifications. I am using about 5 to 6 different decks here, so we're really going to be looking deep into the energy, okay? So Aquarius and Pisces, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are in a relationship with a Pisces, or you're a Pisces dealing with an Aquarius in a relationship, this is going to be the reading for you, okay? These are really two interesting signs that were chosen, and I want to mention a couple of things before I get into the reading, just based on the energy, because I like to talk about a little bit about the signs, because I'm an astrologist and I've been doing astrology for over 20 years. I love astrology. It's my passion. I do Western astrology, by the way. I love Vedic astrology, but I haven't really gotten to that to that point yet in my evolution of studying astrology. But I do love using the signs because the signs really open us up and give us some sort of insight into what is going on here. Okay, so we have Pisces. Pisces, this energy is wishful, endlessly loving, compassionate, and forgiving. It confuses and confuses and softens resolve. Okay, so Pisces is a type of sign. It's very dreamy, it's very intuitive, it's very spiritual, and it's connected to the planet Neptune. And Aquarius is more of the person who is about communities and about freedom and friends and your wishes, your deep wishes, and, large communities. We're talking large communities and technology and the internet. Aquarius is very revolutionary and it's very innovative. Okay. So if you're dealing with an Aquarius, they're big-minded, big-thinking people. Okay. Pisces, more down to earth, more into the spiritual realms. For Aquarius, it says this energy is freedom loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological, like I said. Okay, so Aquarius and Pisces, these are very two interesting signs when they are together. They're very different. Okay, one is an air sign and one is a water sign. And what happens with air and water? Well, water purifies air. So, if you're a Pisces, oftentimes an Aquarius feels like you purify them. Okay, there's a purification. It's almost like the smell of the air right before it rains and the smell of the air after it rains. So this is how these two connect in that kind of spiritual way, in that kind of spiritual realm. So it's a very deep connection. And there's a form of evolution here where Aquarius is evolving into Pisces. Okay. I did say this, I think, on my last reading, and someone got upset at me and they said, I think it was in the Libra and Virgo reading. And I said, Virgo is evolving into Libra. And someone got really upset and they said, I'm not evolving into a Libra. And I kind of want to explain that here because I will be mentioning it, in future readings. So I just want to mention that here quickly, just give you guys a little bit of a deeper connection, understanding what I'm trying to get to here. When I say an Aquarius is evolving to a Pisces, I'm talking about the evolutionary wheel, okay? So each sign has progressions and evolutionary components that they're going to manifest into, okay? We don't come on the planet just to be stagnant and not learn anything. This is why we love is one of the most strongest emotions that we have, is because, love is meant to teach us things and help us learn and grow and laugh and love. That's why all of these things start with an L in English, okay? So Aquarius, you are going to be evolving into Pisces in the sense of Pisces is here to teach you how to be the best version of yourself. And Pisces, when it comes to an Aquarius shows Pisces the hidden depths, okay? The hidden depths of what they used to be, okay, where they're coming from. Sometimes we have to look at where we're coming from, where we used to be. And because Pisces is such a spiritual sign, I feel these two can connect in some sort of way that's very spiritual. And it's almost like Aquarius magnifies that, okay, because Aquarius is a very big sign. As you notice, we have the world here, okay? We have the world. And in the tarot, Aquarius is part of that world card. It's the fixed signs, and Aquarius is a fixed sign. Pisces is more of a very elusive kind of sign. Okay, it's a mutable sign. Okay, so it's very changeable. All right, and Aquarius likes this about Pisces because Aquarius is not changeable. Aquarius is very fixed, and Aquarius knows what they want. Whereas Pisces, they could waver a little bit. Okay, so there's two different energies that we're dealing with here. And like I said, when I'm talking about the evolutionary aspects of astrology, not all of you are going to understand that because you're not an expert. That's like me going into a doctor's office and saying to the doctor says, okay, Monica, you are ill. And I tell the doctor, no, you're ill. You don't know what you're talking about. Some patients might say that, but you can't really diagnose if you don't have the degree. Okay, so when I say evolution, I'm saying this is about the progressions in astrology. Every single sign progresses. You do not stay the same sign over time because you're progressing. The wheel is constantly moving. It's like the world. It's constantly moving. So we're here to evolve. This is what is going on. And I feel in this connection, just based off of my intuition and just based on, because I like to do a little bit of meditation before I get into the readings and doing the deep love readings. I don't like to just jump into the reading and just do it. I like to meditate and kind of get a background of what's going on. And sometimes I feel anxiety before before I do readings and I'm like, oh, I don't like this feeling. And this is just my intuition. But for this couple, I feel there's a strong spiritual connection here, okay? And one of you realizes it and the other maybe not so much, okay? So, or it could be both of you that realize it. But I feel here it's a very strong connection and there's something that keeps you and this person together. And it could be the evolutionary aspect. It could also be the North Node aspect. It could be a number of things. And that's what we're going to be looking at today. Okay. So that's the brief overview of these two signs and what I feel intuitively. We're going to be pulling some cards and seeing what the overall story is behind these two signs, and then we're going to be doing some clarifications and seeing how your person feels, what they want to say to you, the actions they're most likely to take towards you, etc. Okay, so let's see what's going on for you two in this time. And keep in mind as well too, this reading is timeless, meaning you could click on this reading at any time. It's not going to be time stamped or anything, not time stamped. It's not going to be a time frame where I put like from this date to this date. No. When you click on this reading, that's when you know it's going to be for you. All right, so just keep that in mind. And the other thing I want to mention as well too is to stay completely open-minded in this reading. Do not expect this reading to resonate with you from point A to point B, because it's not. It's general. It's for everyone, okay? It's for everyone that's an Aquarius and a Pisces. And I'm sure there's a lot of Aquarians and Pisces that are out there in relationships, okay? So please keep an open mind. Realize that this reading is not time-stamped. There's no specific time for it. When you click on it is when you're supposed to see it. If you have Aquarius or Pisces in your chart predominantly as a stellium, what do I mean by a stellium? If you have 4 to 5 planets, I would say about 5 planets in one sign, that's considered a stellium, and you may identify more with that sign than any other sign because you have so many planets in that sign, okay? So some of you may have a stellium in Aquarius, or your person may have a stellium in Aquarius, or you may have a stellium in Pisces, or your person may have a stellium in Pisces, and this may be the reading for you, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to look at Aquarius's overall energy in the connection, Pisces overall energy in the connection, the energy between you and this person, and we're going to do a spread and see what the story is behind the connection. Okay, so let's get started. Tell me about Aquarius and Pisces, please. What's going on in this connection? What is this relationship like? Tell me about Aquarius's energy. Let's start off with Aquarius, please. Tell me about Aquarius and this connection. Tell me about Aquarius and this connection. Tell me about Aquarius and this connection, please. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords that popped out. So Aquarius is very quick moving in this connection. There's somebody who wants things to move quick, I'm feeling. Let's see. What else? I'm seeing Aquarius rushing in very quickly, trying to take over. I'm hearing taking over. Tell me about Aquarius, please. Okay. Tell me about Aquarius. Okay, 2 of Wands. Okay. So Aquarius's overall energy in this reading is the 2 of Wands. The 2 of Wands can signify a couple of things. I'm going to see what the energy is for Pisces. Let's see what the energy is for Pisces. What's the energy for Pisces? Ooh, 3 of Wands. Okay. It's funny because I just did an Aquarius reading, and this is kind of it's a very similar energy with what's going on. Okay, what is the energy between these two? What is the energy between these two? Remember how I was talking about the evolutionary aspect? Notice how Aquarius only has 2 of Wands and Pisces has 3. It's because Pisces has a little more evolutionary experience, okay? Doesn't mean Aquarius is not good enough or Aquarius is, lower than. It doesn't mean that. It just means that Aquarius possibly met Pisces because Pisces is showing them how to evolve into a bigger person into a bigger being, into being the progressive version that they want to be. And because Aquarius is so technologically oriented and very, it's all about, I don't want to say it's about expansion, but it's because Sagittarius is more about expansion. But Aquarius, it's a universalized sign, meaning it wants to universalize everything. And Pisces wants to help Aquarius do this. Okay. This is what I'm getting based off these cards. Okay. So let's see what the energy is between you and this person. What's the energy like between these two signs? Ooh, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So right off the bat with the Queen of Pentacles, I am getting this needing and wanting stability in this connection, okay? The Queen of Wands, if you look at her, she is sitting down. There's a rabbit here, okay? You could look up the spiritual meaning of what a rabbit is. And if you think of a rabbit, okay, rabbits are usually really timid. They're really shy. They move very slowly. They like carrots. I think they like celery. I just think of the carrot when I think of, you know, the cartoon or whatever. But the rabbit could be there could be some sort of significance between rabbits with you and your person. Maybe you two have rabbits, or maybe you like rabbits, or maybe when you met each other you saw rabbits. There could be some sort of spiritual connection when it comes to rabbits here, and this is why it's showing up in between both of you. The Queen of Pentacles is talking about stability. It's talking about really being focused on the financial aspect of things, and this could be connected to the stability required in the connection. What I notice between you and this person, I don't want to say you're detached. I don't want to say that you and this person are detached, but the energy that I'm really getting between you and this person is there's a lot of thinking about the future. I mean, on the end of Pisces, there's a lot of like thinking about the future and thinking about, you know, thinking about where things are going. Okay. Pisces has their back turned and they're looking out on a horizon of water. And this is symbolizing the future. It's symbolizing what is to come. So I feel Pisces in this circumstance, in this case, in this reading, what I'm getting is that they're thinking very long term. They're thinking, you know, where do I want to be in the next 3 years? Where do I want to be in the next 5 years? Where do I want to be in the next 9 years, 10 years even? So there's a real big focus for Pisces on the future. And I think this is why they're very attracted to Aquarius, because again, Aquarius is universalized. It's futuristic. It deals with the technology of things. And this is why Pisces is very drawn to Aquarius. Now, for Aquarius being drawn to Pisces, Aquarius is at a place, and notice how it's quite funny, you know, how everything synchronizes in this reading. It says technological here for Aquarius. Okay. All right, it says technological. And then what do we have here? We have the Two of Wands. We have the cell phone there. So this is Aquarius, right? This is Aquarius. And Aquarius is also thinking about the future. As you can see, there's water, there's a horizon, and Aquarius is, again, looking out to the horizon. So I think this connection is really focused on thinking about the future, thinking about where you two are going to be in the future. Are you two going to be together? Is this something that you see happening long term? And are you able to discuss and talk about maybe money? Because money may be something that you and this person need to talk about, or you need to discuss, and it could be part of the relationship, okay? I usually don't like to talk about money in readings, but when it comes up this way with the Queen of Pentacles being in the center of the reading, somebody here, and it could be both of you, need that financial security and stability here in the connection. Okay, so this is what I'm getting here so far. I highly recommend, for those of you who are Aquarius or Pisces, please look up what a rabbit spiritually means, because there could be some sort of significance there when it comes to the rabbit and what that means for you and this person together, okay? Notice how the wands have little green things sprouting off of them. This, for some of you, this is this is about taking your relationship to the next level. For some of you, you've been dating for a while, or maybe you've been dating for 2 years, maybe 3 years, some of you 5 years. But this is a connection that either it could be new. I'm not sensing a new energy here. I'm sensing somebody who's been with each other for a while. And it's really about, where is our relationship going to go now? Is it going to go to the next level? Is it like, what are we doing here? This is what I'm getting. Okay, so let's get into the reading. And if I need to clarify, Lovers is at the bottom. If I need to clarify, I'll clarify. If not, we'll take it from there. So Lovers is at the bottom. There may be this sense or feeling that this person could be your soulmate. This person could be the person that you're supposed to be with. There could be that feeling as well too. Okay, with that being there. Okay, so let's see what's going on for Aquarius and Pisces. Tell me about Aquarius and Pisces, please. Tell me about Aquarius and Pisces, please. In love? Wow. I have to cough there for a second. First card out, Two of Cups. Hello. 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 All right. I'm just going to move Larry back for a bit. Sorry, Larry. I'm just going to move you back there. Okay, so, all right. Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Wands. So I feel there's a couple of things in this reading. I'm going to be completely honest with you, Aquarius and Pisces. It's not a perfect connection. I don't think I've done any readings. Well, maybe some. I've done a couple of readings. It's not always perfect. It's not always perfect. But there's quite an interesting energy here. I feel when it comes to you and this person, there's always an energy of wanting to fix things, okay? There's something I feel that brings you and this person back together, even though there could be times where you or your person may feel like maybe this won't work. Maybe this just won't work. And there's an energy of trying to make things work here, okay? It doesn't matter how bad things get, there's an energy of trying to want to make things work. So the first card that came out was the Two of Cups. Wow, so beautiful when we see the Two of Cups, because we know that there's a very strong energy of love here. There's a strong connection. There's a strong soul bond. There's two people coming together in love, feeling good, feeling great. Oh, it's just wonderful. And then the Seven of Swords hits. Ugh. Why did the Seven of Swords have to come out? So I kind of feel, because this is under the sign of Aquarius, I'm getting a couple of things here, okay? Here's the thing. Pisces is very sensitive. Usually they're very sensitive signs unless otherwise indicated in the natal chart. I feel there's this sense from the Pisces side that maybe Aquarius wasn't as honest or maybe as forthright in what their expectations or feelings were in regards to this connection. You know, why did you end up being with me? Why do you like, there's a lot of whys. Why are you in this? Like, are you just in this for yourself? Are you just in this because you want something? Are you trying to benefit? Like, there's all these questions here that, you know, Pisces may be asking, okay? Because I feel Pisces, and this is from Pisces' perspective, and Aquarius can think of this in a different way or a different light, but Pisces feels like all they're trying to do is bring love to the connection. And at the same time, they feel like maybe they're being taken advantage of by the Aquarius, or maybe the Aquarius doesn't have the best intentions here, okay? This is just at the beginning of the reading, and this is maybe how, you know, Pisces is looking at Aquarius. This is how Pisces is looking at Aquarius. That, okay, here I'm offering this love, you know, I want to be with you, but, you know, for some of you, you may feel like Aquarius leaves you with scraps or doesn't leave you with enough or doesn't kind of reciprocate that emotional, loving bond. And this is the thing. This is where Aquarius stands in the connection, because Aquarius is still evolving. And sometimes Pisces may feel like, okay, not that Aquarius isn't on Pisces level, because that's not how Pisces thinks. Pisces is way too advanced and evolved for that. They're kind of like, okay, Aquarius still needs to grow up. They still need to kind of figure out, you know, why they're in the connection, not what they want from the connection, but why are they in the connection? Why are they together? Do they want love, or do they really want a connection, or why are they here? So we'll do some clarifications on the Seven of Swords in a bit. I want to keep focusing on the reading. So the energy between you and this person right now is the Ten of Pentacles, which is long term. Like I said, you know, I did the Aquarius reading. It was very similar. There's a lot of similar aspects to that Aquarius reading. So if you are an Aquarius or a Pisces, you're going to want to watch that Aquarius reading that I recently did. So the Ten of Pentacles here is talking about you and your person focusing on the future. And this may be difficult for you now at this time, because again, this is about getting on the same page. The Two of Wands is missing one wand, whereas the Three of Wands has three wands. So it's a little bit more advanced than Aquarius. Pisces, I'm going to be honest with you, Pisces here is a little more advanced than Aquarius in terms of this love connection. However, you two here are sitting with the Ten of Pentacles being in between you two, meaning that you want this long-term commitment. You're working on this. This is what you're moving towards. All right. Now, so for Pisces, on Pisces' end, they have the Knight of Wands, the Hangman, the Hanged One. Actually, in this deck, it's called the Hanged One. And we have the Three of Swords. So Pisces feels a little bit heartbroken over maybe something that happened. Okay, maybe there was a little bit of disloyalty here. Maybe somebody lied. Could have been, you know, maybe Aquarius, you lied. This is what it's showing on your side. Okay, but whatever happened, something happened here that got Pisces to a point of feeling like they got hurt. Pisces feels in this circumstance, and the way they're viewing the connection, is that they've been completely 100% honest. And again, I have to mention this when you watch this, the energies can be vice versa. So please, when commenting, don't get upset at me and say it didn't happen that way, it didn't go that way. Just hear the message. Hear the message. Could be vice versa, okay? On Pisces side, there's an energy of somebody being hurt, Three of Swords. And when Pisces is hurt, there's a couple of things that Pisces does. One, Pisces retreats, okay? They can literally get in their car and drive away and not talk to you for a while. Because Pisces is not confrontational. They're not a confrontational sign. I don't think I've ever met a Pisces that has been confrontational. Some of them are, because they have certain aspects in their chart. But this Pisces that I'm reading for, this connection, they were heartbroken, and it created this energy of not wanting to move or not wanting to take action within the connection. I feel at one point Pisces was very like enthusiastic about this connection. They were very gung-ho. They were very like, yeah, let's go, let's do it, let's do it. But now it's kind of like Three of Swords energy. So something happened here where Pisces felt hurt, and it could be connected to the Seven of Swords on the Aquarius side. So Aquarius is maybe realizing the things that they did to Pisces, and Pisces is so sensitive in this connection. Like, they're so sensitive. And Aquarius is like, come on, it's not that bad. And Pisces is like, yeah, it's bad. It hurt me. I still haven't gotten over this. And this could be this could be the reason why you and this person, you both want to advance this connection, but there's a little bit of indifference here. Okay, there's a little bit of indifference here because there's something here that needs to heal within the connection, and it could require some sort of communication to happen from somebody's end in order to move into a new direction. Okay, and I'll talk about that in a bit. So let's talk about the second row. The second row, we have 10 of Cups, the 5 of Wands, and we have Everything is Fine, which is the 10 of Swords here on Aquarius' side. So Aquarius, I feel, you feel that, at the same time you're fighting for this happiness, you want to be with Pisces, you want to fulfill Pisces, you want to make things great between you and this person, but you do realize that something within the connection has caused a lot of pain for you, okay? And this could be your actions. This could be the actions that you've taken within the connection. For others of you, it could be that Pisces maybe wasn't honest in this case, and maybe you put everything out on the table and you wanted honesty from them, and you could have felt deception, and this is why the 10 of Swords is here. It could be vice versa, but someone here in the connection was maybe a little bit dishonest or disloyal, and it created heartbreak and pain, and it created maybe a short-term ending. I see that there was some sort of explosive argument or fight that happened. It could have been initiated by Aquarius. Maybe Aquarius initiated this, and it kind of shook Pisces in a way to feel like this is painful. Like, I love you a lot. I'm hearing, I love you a lot. And, whatever happened between us, it caused a lot of pain. It caused a lot of pain because all I wanted to do was give you my love. This is all I wanted to do was give you my love and show you my love. And this, it doesn't mean that you and this person are not still in love. I feel that you both are, but there's a level of indifference. This is about you and this person getting on the same level, being on the same page. And this could be a little bit difficult because, again, you're both in different evolutionary paths. This is a completely different evolutionary path. And I see a lot of signs. This aspect in astrology, it's called the sextile. What is the sextile in astrology? Well, the sextile in astrology talks about, two signs that are really close to one another. So it's a relationship that can work. But what needs to be known here is the differences and how one loves, because I feel Aquarius, you love completely different from the way Pisces loves, and the way Pisces loves is completely different from Aquarius. So this is something that really needs to be understood if you want this 10 of Pentacles, and I feel you both want this 10 of Pentacles. You both want this long-term connection. You both want the generational wealth. Some of you want to have children with this person. You got the 10 and the 10 here. So you got 3 10s here. You got 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, and the 10 of Cups. Aquarius is fighting for this connection. They want it. And I feel Aquarius is willing to acknowledge their mistakes, if there was any mistakes on Aquarius's end, because they're big enough, they're evolved enough. Aquarius, you're evolved enough to say, yeah, I made a mistake. And I think once you get to that point of doing that and not getting into this place of arguing or fighting, because sometimes there could be a battle of ego here. We got the Sun card twice. We got the Sun and the Strength card. There's a little bit of a battle of ego. Somebody here has a very big ego. It could be both of you, because the cards are on both ends, right? We have the Sun card on Aquarius side and we have a Strength card on the Pisces side. So, it's like there's love here. You love each other. You know that it's almost like you need this person because of the evolutionary factors. It's you need this person, but at the same time there's ego here. And this is why the 5 of Wands and the 10 of Swords is here. But what I was also getting in this connection is there's a lot of off and on between you and this person. It's like everything's great, everything's good, and then it kind of goes a little shaky. It gets good and gets great. Okay. So based on what happened here, there was one thing that happened here that caused some sort of issues, okay? And they need to be resolved in order for you and this person to move forward to the next level, because I feel like this is what you both want. Pisces is still in a place of being stuck and not knowing how to move. It's almost like they're in this place of being stuck. It's an indifference kind of energy, but they're willing to endure it. This is what I'm getting. Pisces, you're willing to endure this connection because you know and you believe that long term there's a big, huge possibility that things can really work out for the best for you and this person. So Pisces here, I feel, is willing to endure, but what is going to be required from Pisces here is the clarity and giving clarity on how they feel, because there's something about this connection that leaves Pisces feeling stuck. And they may have not said something to you, Aquarius, but I feel like there's going to come a point where there will be possibly a reunion if you're separated from this person. Some of you are separated from one another, or you took time. Aquarius could have left the connection and separated from Pisces, or you both could have had a moment where you needed to separate because there was too much conflict and this had to come to an end. So somebody had to move away from the connection for the time being, not indefinitely, but just for the time being. It's like, we need a break. Like, let's just take a break. There's too many arguments. Like, we want happiness. We want to be together, but like, I just don't want to argue with you right now. This is how I feel Pisces is. They're just like, I just don't want to argue. Energies can be interchangeable. All right. But Pisces will be coming and saying something. I believe there's going to be a reunion that's happening between you and this person at some point. Okay. 3 of Cups and Ace of Swords. This is talking about a reunion that may be happening between you and this person, and a discussion needs to happen about how you and this person are going to reunite. Some of you have mutual friends as well too, with the 3 of Cups here, that may be helping you to communicate. There could be some sort of communication or assistance from mutual friends, because some of you may have met this person through friends, mutual friends. I'm getting could be a Leo that's involved here as well too. Okay, so yeah, there's a need to work on things here. There's a lot of love. There's a strong connection here. But at the same time, this is about getting on the same page. I'm hearing we both need to get on the same page if we want this 10 of Cups, if we want this 10 of Pentacles. And it can't be all about ego, Sun card, Strength card, and fighting all the time. We need to put an end to this. And this is what you're going to be doing. The Sun card, the Magician in reverse, the 9 of Swords in reverse, and the Page of Swords. So Aquarius is like, what do we need to do to get past this? Aquarius wants to get past this. You know, like, they don't want to be in this place of, you know, feeling anger or hurt or pain or feeling regret or feeling upset. Like, they don't want this. They want to go back to manifesting, being able to manifest this connection and having illumination here. And this is where you and this person are at currently. Like I said, some of you are still separated from this person, but there will, if that's the case for you, there will be some sort of reunion where you and this person come back together and you have a discussion. Okay. On Pisces side, Pisces wants to communicate, and Pisces may be the one that's coming forward and coming out of their shell, or coming out of their place of hiding, because I feel Pisces needed time out from this Hangman. 3 of Swords. I'm hurt. I need time. I'll come towards you when I'm ready, is what I'm getting. And Aquarius may be sitting pretty and waiting for this reconnection to happen with the Page of Wands. And this is about, again, it's almost like Aquarius can't move forward until Pisces steps up. Okay, this may be the case for some of you. So Page of Wands is talking about, again, communicating. They're going to communicate back. I see an exchange of communication that's going to happen here between you and this person. So let's clarify a couple of things here. Okay, let's see why the 5 of Wands is here. There was some sort of argument that happened, I believe, with you and your person here. Why is the 5 of Wands here? Why is the 5 of Wands here? Magician, the Fool card, and okay. So yeah, so after a fight, somebody here manifests a new beginning. So there will be a new beginning, and I feel like Pisces is the one that's going to be initiating this. Something happened here, but I feel Pisces is going to be putting their guard down, and they're going to be coming towards Aquarius to have this new beginning because they want this. And I'm getting somebody feels here that no relationship is perfect. So because they know no relationship is perfect and it never will be perfect, they're willing to work on it. And I feel like Pisces, this is you. You're willing to work on this. You're manifesting this new beginning with Aquarius, because although you know Aquarius needs you in terms of the evolutionary astrological aspect of the spiritual connection, and if anybody says to me, I'm not evolving into a Pisces, you don't know, because you're not an astrologist, okay? So don't come on the readings and comment that, because you don't know. You know, if you're not a doctor, you can't diagnose anybody. Okay. Pisces wants to come back here and they want to fix things. They want to have this new beginning. They're manifesting this after an ending. Look at this. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Swords and we have the Ten of Swords there. So even though someone walked away, even though, look at this, even though somebody walked away from the connection, Eight of Cups and the Ten of Swords, they're still like, let's do this again. Let's try it again. Let's work on this. We want to have our happiness. This is what we're striving for. We're not striving to argue. We don't need to argue about this. What are you guys arguing about? What is the argument about? Let's see what the argument's about. I'm just curious to see what this Five of Wands is. So we do know after an argument, usually Pisces could be the one that comes back and kind of, you know, brings things back into balance again. What is the arguments about though? Give me one card overall scenario what the fights are about. Let's see. One card. The Empress. Okay, some of you want to have children. Somebody wants to have a child here. Somebody wants to be a mother. Maybe one person's not ready. They're not ready for that. Someone wants to have a family. It's funny because we have the Empress card, which is, you know, what is the fights about? Empress, growth. Somebody wants to take the relationship to the next level. Somebody is not ready to have children or solidify this or have a marriage yet. But Pisces feels like the more they try and do this, there's a possibility that this could happen. And it's quite funny because if you look at this Queen of Cups card, it kind of looks like she's pregnant a little bit, just a very little bit. There's kind of like that little bump there. So it could be that Pisces wants to have children, but maybe Aquarius is not quite ready for that. That could be like one of the scenarios here that I'm getting. Okay, so let's clarify the Three of Swords on Pisces' side, which is this pain that they felt. Let's see. Why is the Three of Swords here? Why is the Three of Swords here? The Devil. Three of Cups. The Emperor. Okay. So a couple of things here for Pisces. Pisces feels like they need and want stability. There's that Ace of Swords again. It keeps popping out. So somebody is trying to communicate in this reading. One of you, Pisces, could be the one that's trying to talk in this reading because I feel strongly, Aquarius, you could come off a little bit intimidating to Pisces sometimes. You come off a little bit intimidating to them because they're a water sign. They're sensitive. Here's the thing, like Pisces is so attracted to you. They really like you. This is why the Two of Cups is here leading the connection. But sometimes I feel, and just I'm getting this intuitively from the reading, Pisces feels like it's difficult to sometimes communicate or talk to you or say things to you because of maybe the way you react or the way you say things. Sometimes they may say one thing and you react. And it's like a very strong reaction. It's almost like, you know, you're in a kind of like getting into an argument or being upset or being angry. And then it leaves you in the Ten of Swords feeling so much pain. So what Pisces wants to say to you so far in this reading is that they want stability from you. They need the stability. They need to, you know, it could be marriage they want. It could be having children, having a family. You know, they need to solidify this connection. Some of you, this could be like a light connection. It could be something that you may have been together for a while, but it could be based just on sex. It could be based on the physical aspects. And Pisces is kind of like, I don't mind reuniting with you and working things out with you, but I need stability. I can't be sitting here playing these games. And it could be you, Aquarius. It could be vice versa. It is on Pisces' side, so this is what I'm feeling Pisces is trying to communicate. Pisces will reunite with you. They will come together back with you, Three of Cups. After this separation, we got Three of Cups here twice. But on one condition, they need this stability. They can't have this devil energy of just coming in, you know, oh, it's passionate. Oh, it's, you know, ooh, I love the physical aspects of you, but, you know, I'm not going to give you a commitment. This can't happen because otherwise Pisces is just going to be not taking action. And for some of you Aquarians, you're wondering, well, why doesn't Pisces take action towards me? I show them I love them. Don't I give them enough? No. They want more. They want this stability. This is what they're looking for. And this is why they're heartbroken, because for some of you, you may have promised this person, yes, we're going to get together. We're going to get married. And it never happens. For some of you, this is the case. But before I talk, let's do some more clarifications. Okay, hold on. Okay, we're going to do some clarifications on the Seven of Swords, which is on the Aquarian side. Why is the Seven of Swords here? What's the Seven of Swords about? Ace of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Lover's card. Yeah. Remember I was talking about the lust aspect of the connection and how there's this like lusty kind of energy. It's like lust, lust, lust. Yeah. This is the problem. Oh, see, look, that's the problem. That's why everything flipped over like that. So this is the problem, Aquarius, if you want me to be quite honest with you. What is creating the stagnation in this connection is you and this person are not on the same page in terms of what you want in the connection. One person wants to have this, physical, one of you are thinking that this connection, love is sexual. Look at how the lovers are all over one another. And then there's that Ace of Wands, which you know what Ace of Wands is, okay? It's talking about the male anatomy here. It's talking about the sexual components here. Is this whole relationship based on that only? Is it only based on the sexual facets and components? Or, what is it about? And this is what keeps somebody feeling alone. It keeps them feeling alone and just independent and not really in a relationship. And this could be Pisces feeling this way. It could be you too, Aquarius. But whoever it is here, somebody is coming across as just wanting or needing the sexual components or the sexual pleasure in the connection. And that's not what's going to sustain this connection. This is what I believe you and this person are going to be talking about. Okay, getting on the same page, being on the same page. This is something that you and this person need to work through. Okay, I feel like Pisces is going to be communicating this and bringing this to the forefront. Okay, so this is what I'm getting here in the overall story. You both want this, you both want to be together, but you need to get on the same page. Time to get on the same page is what I'm seeing here. Lots of love here, but yeah, need to get on the same page. One person's really sexually attracted to the other person wants real love and wants this maybe a family and doesn't want to be waiting and waiting and waiting. With this hangman energy. So what we're going to do is we're going to be pulling a couple of cards and we're going to see how your person feels about you, the actions they're likely to take towards you, and the outcome. And we're going to do some clarifications if we need to, and then we're going to be pulling some astrology cards. Okay, so let's see. All right, so let's see how Aquarius feels when it comes to this connection. Ooh, okay, that was quick. Aquarius wants to talk. Aquarius is like, I'm ready to talk in this reading. Okay, Aquarius, no problem. Okay. All right. Okay, Two of Swords, King of Cups, and we got the Ten of Wands. Okay, so Pisces, the way Aquarius feels about you right now, they are willing to go from one end of the earth and back to make this work. They are willing, I'm getting goosebumps, and they're really strong. So I feel, Aquarius, you're trying to speak through me to this person and you're trying to say, I love you. I don't care anymore. I love you. So there's an experience that happened to Aquarius. It could have been the fact that they were holding back from you, and just being without you, Pisces, has really affected them. It's affected them to the point where, one, when they're not with you, they have to put in way more work. Again, it's part of their evolutionary path, right? So when Aquarius is around Pisces, they feel good because they know that they're advancing in their life. They're advancing in their evolutionary path. And when you're a spiritual person, again, Aquarius and Pisces are very spiritual signs. They're very evolved. They're one of the most evolved signs of the zodiac compared to all the other signs. So the deep emotional aspect, Pisces is teaching Aquarius how to do that, because Aquarius doesn't know how to be emotional yet in their evolutionary path. And this is what has now happened to Aquarius, is that they're ready to give and offer this love after they've held back for so long. So how do they feel? That they have to put in so much work to get this done. They're willing to put in the work after maybe they held back for so long. So I feel Aquarius has changed. Like they've changed now because of the experience that they had with Pisces. This is part of the evolution path. Okay. Let's see how Pisces feels about Aquarius currently. Yeah, so Aquarius has opened up this doorway of emotions for Pisces now after they've held back because they've realized that being without Pisces has become too much work for them. And holding back their energy has become too much work. Why? Because it leads to conflict. It's like, you know where you're going in this connection, Aquarius. You know eventually it's going to get to commitment and marriage and children, but maybe you're not quite ready for that. And Pisces is like, I'm ready for it though. I'm tired of waiting. It's making me hurt every time you make me wait. I don't want to wait anymore. Or it could be vice versa. Okay, vice versa as well. Okay, so let's see how Pisces feels. See how Pisces feels. Yeah. So right now, Pisces is at a point where, yes, they want to move forward with you. However, because of what happened between you and them before with the Tower, they're doing things cautiously now. They're not doing things haphazardly. They're not jumping in, even though now Pisces may have been pulling back from you, Aquarius, because that's what Pisces does. Look at all Pisces. They're not confrontational. It's very rare that you're going to find a fish that's confrontational. Have you seen a fish in the ocean other than a shark be confrontational, or a whale? Even whales are not confrontational. Listen, Pisces is going to come back. They're going to want to give you an offer, but they don't want to go back to this Tower. They don't want to go back to the Tower. I'm hearing, I don't want to go back to the Tower, mama. I don't want to go back to the Tower, mama. I don't want to go back to the Tower, Monica. Yeah, so Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups is, okay, I'm going to give a small little offer and we're going to see what happens. Look how innocent this Page of Pentacles is. They're like, they're kind of scared to even give the offer because of the Tower. And then they finally regain their confidence. The king, and they turn into the King of Cups, coming in. So I feel Pisces, they want to do this, but they're kind of afraid because they don't want to go back to this Tower. So this is where Pisces is at. They want to do it. They're going to do it, but it's going to happen maybe at a slower pace than how it was in the past. Okay? Let's see what actions Aquarius is going to take towards Pisces. It looks good. I like it. It looks good. There's some things that you two need to work out. But again, you have to be on the same page here. And this is, it could be difficult for two signs that are sextile, two signs that are less than 30 degrees apart. Because again, one sign is evolving into the other side. And, if it's not done at the correct speed or pace, one person could be too far ahead than the other person. And this is what's happening here. This is why the Two of Wands, Aquarius is coming in as the Two of Wands and Pisces is coming as the Three of Wands, because you two are not on the same page. You want this, you both want it, but you're not on the same page here yet. All right. Okay. So let's see how Aquarius is, what actions Aquarius is going to take towards Pisces in this love connection. Ooh, we have the Queen of Wands. Okay. Some of you own a black cat, or maybe you're thinking about getting a black cat. And also I'm getting sunflower seed. Sunflowers maybe for Aquarius. Aquarius, you're going to want to check out what the sunflower means. Okay. Because that could give you some sort of insight into this connection. All right, so, okay. So we have the Moon card, we have the Three of Pentacles, and we have the Five of Swords. Okay, so Aquarius, I feel you have to be careful here. There are some things that you may want to discuss or you want to say to Pisces, but even though you want to cooperate and you want to work things out in this connection, you're still coming across as being a little bit competitive or full of ego. I have to be completely honest with you. This is what I'm getting here, because the Five of Swords popped out with the Three of Pentacles. So it's kind of like there's a need to let down a guard. And also for some of you, you could be involving a friend or somebody into the connection. Try not to do that, okay? If that's the case, there could be somebody here that you're including in to see your side. You may bring like a friend or something and say, you know, it's almost like you're bringing somebody into the connection to kind of defend you. You don't need to do that, okay? You don't need to do that. This is about working things out together without bringing a third person in. It's like you're bringing in a mediator, or you're bringing in like a friend, or you're bringing, it's like you need somebody beside you to say, yeah, like I'm right. No, you don't need to do that. It's not about being right or wrong here, Aquarius. It's about getting to this emotional illusion that's happening in the connection. I feel like there's an emotional illusion. Let me just clarify this moon. Actually, let's use the other deck first. And then if we really need to clarify, we'll use the mini. Okay, tell me about this moon card, please. Just give me 3 cards on this. These are the actions you're likely to take towards Pisces. Try not to be competitive here. There's a bit of competitive energy. Could be that you're waiting for Pisces to come towards you. You know, I'm getting this feeling, Aquarius, that you're always waiting for Pisces to come in. Always. For some reason, I'm getting that. Could be vice versa, but I'm getting this energy of like waiting for Pisces to come in here. Clarify the moon card. The 8 of Cups. The 4 of Cups. And the 5 of Wands. Yeah, this is about a conflict. Again, the 5 of Wands is here. Here's the thing, you know, if you come into this connection with a lot of ego and a lot of I want to win at all costs and I'm right and I'm going to bring my friend to prove I'm right, this is not good, okay? It just makes Pisces retreat back into their little cave or little, you know, aquarium or whatever, and it makes them want to walk away from this, all right? So you got to be careful how you approach Pisces here. You want this to work, but you got to kind of get down to a level of being humble and willing to work this out. 3 of Pentacles in a way that's what's the word I'm looking for? Like amicable is the word. Amicable. Look up that word, amicable. And if your English is not your first language, amicable means doing it in a way that's soft and kind and nice, and not trying to go in and feel like you're always right. Because if you're always coming in as being right all the time, Pisces just retreats and is like, no, I can't deal with this right now. I just can't, you know? So this is the part of the evolution that Aquarius is going through right now, okay? Let's see what the actions are that Pisces is going to take towards Aquarius. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. So here's the thing. Pisces. Okay. Yeah. They're going to communicate with you, Aquarius. If Pisces hasn't been talking to you or hasn't been saying anything to you, they're going to communicate with you. The actions they're going to take towards you is making changes. There could be a major change to this connection that Pisces initiates in the month of August or in late July. And it could be about cutting things off from being in this kind of devil energy. Not only is this talking about cutting out the sexual aspect of the connection, because a lot of you are in a connection just for the sexual components of it, or this is all it's mainly been, and it's been a little bit toxic here. So Pisces is going to come in and they're going to say, no, enough is enough. I'm not going to be entertaining this connection if it's just us having sex, if it's just sex all the time, if it's just if it's just the physical aspects and it's nothing more. I want this to change, and I'm willing to work on this. I'm willing to make it happen, but I want change, and I want either a commitment. Maybe Pisces wants a commitment, or they just don't want to be in this like, okay, we just have sex and this is love. No, it's not. That's not what Pisces wants here. Or it could be vice versa, but let's clarify the devil. Let's clarify the devil. Yeah, so somebody here, Pisces is going to do whatever it needs to. Pisces is going to come towards you to change the connection for the good, to change it, to move into the right direction long term. So let's clarify the devil. Tell me more about the Devil here and what Pisces wants to change about this aspect of the connection. Wow. This connection is, it's an interesting connection because it's almost like one person wants one thing and the other person wants another thing, but there's an evolution gap here, okay? There's an evolution gap here. Okay. Pisces is going to do whatever is required to make this connection work. This is about the Justice card, setting things right in order to have this happiness, okay? Pisces wants to feel happy, 9 of Cups. They don't want to just walk away. They don't want you to just walk away, Aquarius, and not resolve the issue. Part of your evolution, Aquarius, is dealing with this in a non-egotistical way. And Pisces is willing to make it work. They're willing to do whatever it takes to find this happiness. They're willing to be patient as well with you, but it's going to come to a point where Pisces says, look, I can't do this one night stand, or I can't do this like half-ass commitment. It needs to be, we need to have a plan here. We need to have a plan. Otherwise, this is not going to work, is what I'm getting here. Okay, look at that World card. Yeah, so either this Devil energy needs to come to an end. It needs to come to an end. Like this energy of, just only the physical aspect. I'm only interested in one night stands, or I'm only interested in the physical aspect, or I'm only interested in having a couple of drinks once in a while. Pisces is not into that. Okay. You come in as the King of Cups, Aquarius. Come in as the King of Cups and be sure and be 100% certain of what you want. Don't be indecisive about giving your love to Pisces, is what I'm getting in this reading. Just don't do it, because Pisces is only going to put up with that for so long, and they're only going to come running back and making things work with you for so long because they want clarity and they're tired of being stuck. Okay, so this is a big reading for somebody who really needs it. It's a big reading. All right. Let's see what the outcome's going to be. I usually don't do outcomes, but for this case, I will, for the benefit of the doubt, we're going to be pulling 3 cards. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So somebody's going to put an end to their quietness. I feel like this is Pisces. If Pisces hasn't been talking, they're going to be putting an end to this. And actually, for some of you, this person, somebody's spying here, okay? Could be Aquarius spying on Pisces to figure out, maybe this is why you asked for the deep love reading, Aquarius. Yeah, you could be doing some spying. But I feel you don't have to worry, Aquarius, because Pisces is going to put an end to their silence, and you're going to have a conversation with them, okay, about what really needs to be taking place, because I feel you both want this. You both want to work on it, but the problem is that one person is more evolved than the other, and this is usually the case when it comes to sextile relationships. These are sextile relationships, meaning astrologically you're about 30 degrees, less than 30 degrees apart, so there is some sort of destiny here of learning how to evolve into the other sign. And this is why sometimes being with the sign that is one sign ahead of you could be a lot for you. It could be a big thing for you. Okay. All right. Okay. So what we're going to look at now for these two, we're going to be looking at the romance angels and see what's coming out for that. Ooh, okay. Okay. Okay, so the card that came out, it has stay optimistic about your love life, and it says this could be the one. So again, some of you have been questioning whether this connection can work out. Should I marry this person? Should I be with this person? Based on the reading, it's saying that there is a strong possibility, but one person you have to see both, needing to see eye to eye, and needing to see and be on the same path, because one of you is on one path and wants one thing, and the other is on the other path to find another thing. So this could be the one. This is about staying optimistic about your love life and actually giving the relationship an opportunity and a chance to grow without trying to control it. Okay, one of you is willing to work on this, and the other one is kind of like, yeah, but I want this, and this is what should happen in the connection. You got to get on the same page. Time to get on the same page in order for this to work is what I'm getting. We're going to pull one more romance angel card, and then we're going to see how the astrological elements and planets and houses are affecting this connection. Last card for this couple. And we have pay attention to the red flags. Okay. So there's certain things in the connection that are creating red flags for one of you. Okay. And this, you need to pay attention to this because this is what you need to work on. And I think I touched on a couple of those things that are happening in between you and this person. These are things that you need to work on. Okay. It's not going to be easy. No relationship is easy. I've never done a reading in my life where the relationship was perfect. Never. There's always one or two things that need to be worked on. And I think what needs to be worked on here between you and this person very strongly is the component of being on the same page. Being on the same page. Do you want to get married? Do you want to have children? This is a touchy subject. I'm not ready. Someone's not ready. Or somebody is, 1 minute they're ready and then they're not because there's a blow up or there's an argument. Somebody says one thing and then they do another and then they can't be trusted. This is another thing I've noticed. Okay, so let's see what planets are influencing the sign of Aquarius. Which planet related to this relationship is being influenced here? For Aquarius, we have Venus. Okay, so Aquarius, you are in love with Pisces. You have a strong love. It says the path of you that desires beauty, success, indulgence, and valuables. So there's something about Pisces that you have this Venusian kind of energy, which is like, you want luxury, you want love, you just want to indulge. I feel like Aquarius is the one that's wanting to indulge here. Like you're really wanting to indulge. So there's a lot of love here, but this is about identifying what love means to you. Is love the emotional aspect or is it the physical aspect or is it both? Are you learning to be a little bit more open to being the emotional? Because maybe this is what Pisces is trying to teach you, how to be more than just being indulgent in the physical aspects of the connection. So for Pisces, what planet is affecting you in this connection? We're going to see what planet is affecting this connection that you're in. We have Saturn. So it's funny because Saturn is one of the rulers of Aquarius. Okay, so Uranus is, before they discovered Uranus, Saturn was Aquarius's ruler in astrology. You can look it up. Pardon me. Sorry about that. So Saturn, it says the part of you that accepts challenges to gain wisdom. So it could be Pisces that Aquarius is testing you and trying to challenge you into growth as well too. It's, you both are growing from one another. Even though Aquarius is evolving into the Pisces is still learning about things that they don't know about themselves, how to be consistent, how to be forthright, how to have structure in relationships. Pisces is learning how to have structure, and this is what Aquarius is teaching Pisces, and Pisces is teaching Aquarius how to love. Venus is all about love, and it's talking about unconditional love. It talks about the success, and it talks about the material aspects of our love as well too. So Aquarius is bringing the challenges to gain wisdom for Pisces, and Pisces is bringing the physical, emotional love, okay, to this connection. Let's see what house in astrology is affecting this connection. Okay, so the fourth house, yes. So Pisces wants to have a family. They want to have children with you, Aquarius. This is what I was seeing as a theme throughout the whole entire reading. And the message here is the fourth house. And the fourth house talks about what? Cancer. It's a sign of Cancer. It's a home, family, the mother. It says your home and the roots of your being. Some of you have children with this person, or you will have children. This is how Pisces is going to be influencing Aquarius, okay, here through the fourth house. Okay, this is about, again, family, having children, the mother figure, creating a home, buying a home together. Some of you could be buying a home, having children. Look at that, home, children, little baby fingers there. I seen this in your reading. Something about having children could be on the horizon for you in the next 3 years, maybe 2 years. Maybe some of you are already pregnant. I don't know. This is what I seen. Okay, and for Pisces, what Aquarius is trying to teach you is the first house energy, because technically Aquarius is in your 12th house, which makes you being the first house. Okay, first house is Aries, and it talks about what people see and the impression you give. So Pisces, what you're learning here and how you're being influenced by your partner is how to love yourself, how to value yourself, how to put yourself first. And some of you are learning how to do that because you're going to be putting your foot down and telling this person what you want, what you're willing to do, and what you're not willing to do. This is what I'm willing to do. This is what I'm not willing to do. It's a very beautiful connection. I think there's a couple of things that you need to work on. pay attention to the red flags, stay optimistic about this, and work on what really needs to work to get you two to come together. All right. I hope this reading helped you. I hope it gave you some sort of insight and some sort of light into your situation. I do see really good things happening with you and this person, but you know, one person's looking out this way, the other person's looking out that way. So this is about getting on the same page, okay, if you really want this to work. All right, everyone, love and light. Thank you so much for tuning into the channel, sending you lots of love and light, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye.